I wanted to show you something. So take a look at this. This is a little pantry. People can come up and get something out of here for free. It's just to help the people in the area that do not have enough to eat, or maybe some necessities. From time to time you put different things in it. Early in the spring, when the lockdown and quarantine was going, it was really hard to find stores that actually had hardly any food, and some people were limited on where they could get out to, and so we kept it more stocked then. I tend to come by here after I leave the grocery stores, and I always think about, like, when I'm buying something, a few little things that I could put in here. And since I come by at least once a week and put something in, I kind of have an idea of what's already in here and what can be replaced. And right now it's slim pickings, but not so much has been not so much has been left here lately, but not so much has been getting taken out as much either. Somebody just came through probably today and put this bread in here. What's cool is some places will do that with their extra stuff. And I just left the grocery store, and I looked at this a couple days ago, and I knew there wasn't any like cool food or anything in it. And so I grabbed a couple things just now when I was at the store. So I wanted to show you something else here. Hold on. Okay, I got a few things out here real quick, and we'll go ahead and just start with this. Like that. What we're going to do is we're going to put this here, move that back, move things around. We're going to get chicken noodle soup. So this is the kind of stuff you got to have. It makes a meal. Let's move upside down. That's not cool. I want to stage it so that it looks like it's all, like something's happened here. So in case somebody is coming by, they can think from a distance, like, oh yes, there's something different, and they'll take the chance to come up, and it'll be good for them. What's this, pudding? Yep. So like I said, it's running pretty. I'll put this back in a second. Pretty low right now, so I'm putting some stuff in here that kids would get and want to eat. Macaroni and cheese. This would be good for somebody. All you do is add water. Hey, if you ever tried Bear Creek, that's some good stuff, man. You make a big thing of soup there. Put it up there. And everybody loves ramen noodle. They don't have the chicken, the regular chicken. Had to get the roasted. Stuff's been getting kind of rare at the stores lately. Put some of those in there. And you can take a ramen noodle and a can of tuna. And there you go. There's your meal. So put that in here. And somebody might need something to drink. I'm going to stick that down at the bottom. We're going to put this back in here for now. And I need to go sanitize my hands now again. That's the world we live in. This right here is what I wanted to show you. The reason they have this on here, the overhead light, is for your safety and convenience. It is not a video recording device. Why do they have that here? Because people are insecure and embarrassed to even come get some food from something like this. I've talked about insecurity issues since probably 2011 on YouTube, and this is a prime example right here. You have to put stuff up like this just to make people not be scared to do a necessity sometimes. I'll talk about it more in a minute. I want to like sanitize myself again. Okay, I feel better. I'm all sanitized back at home. Groceries are put away, and I got me a sneaky snack. I got 2 cans of sardines, because one just won't do. And I'm going to show you how I eat these things. Okay, first things first. You open them up outside and you pour out the juice. This is the one in the water. I also have one in the oil. It's more important that you pour out the one with the oil, because that stuff will stain your clothes, and man, it's a stinky mess. So here you go, the soybean oil. Yep, that's the stuff that'll ruin your clothes and linger in your nose. Don't be scared. You drain the oil, you pop the top. Oh, this one's kind of messy. Oh, it's the little baby ones. Little baby fish tail. Here's the other one. Now they're the baby ones too. Hey, they're packed like sardines. I thought these were the, you know, it's the other brand that has the real long ones in there. Oh well, these will work. Yeah, fishy, fishy. All right, we're gonna put a little towel right here so I don't get any sardine juice on me. And I'm gonna get a drink out. I'm gonna need a drink. Got my sweet tea. Ah, yes, fresh. Okay, good brew. Sometimes they can be bitter, but that's a good one. We're gonna go for the one with the oil in it. What else makes it perfect? Need some sort of crackers with it. Got a little half a box of chicken and a biscuit crackers. Hope they're not broken. No, they're good. You know, so these are the small sardines. Small little fishies. And you know what? They're perfect for this size, right? Look at that. That's your hors d'oeuvre. Yeah, for the fancy people. Caviar? Caviar? No? Sardines on a cracker? No problem. Good enough for me. It's always best to eat these outside. You'll stink up your house. But you might have every cat in the neighborhood hanging out with you. And you don't bring the can back in either. You take it right to the trash can. Leave it out here. So, I showed you that because they know the people that started the pantry put that sign there. I didn't have anything to do with that. That was already there. And if you look around, you notice things like that. And I even said this in lawn care videos about getting customers, how it can be scary and intimidating getting customers, and also people signing up to be your customer, calling you from your ad can be scary, intimidating. They're insecure about doing it. The customers are sometimes too shy to talk to you. Now, back there, that's a pantry for someone who's really, you know, needs something. They're desperate and they have to get something out of there. And the stigma attached to that in their mind is embarrassment. They also might feel insecure for not being able to come up with this on their own, that they have to take a handout. So just seeing a camera up here or a light over there and they think that they're going to be outed and someone's recording them or watching them, and then their friends or family, they play all this stuff in their head. I've done it. My whole life I've been insecure and I stayed away from a lot of things. I held myself back from doing things because of that. A lot of that was in my head. It's just my natural thing is to be shy, insecure, not outgoing at all. I felt inferior a lot, and a lot of that had to do with my looks, my jacked up teeth. You guys remember those videos I made? I made some really good ones before like the 2012 ones people saw. I made some really good ones in 2011, and I had, you guys see, my teeth were all jacked up. Someone's going by, I'll toast to them. Nothing wrong with that. Sitting out here eating sardines, waving at the neighbors. We can get them with a fork too. So, yeah, man. It's always been that way for me. I don't know what the percentage is for people who have some sort of, you know, insecurity or something that they just can't get over, that holds them back. I don't know what the percentage of people are, but I think even the successful people have something. They all have like one or two things that they said they had to overcome. So I think the number is really high. It's the norm. But since it's embarrassing, you don't feel normal about it and you hide it. That's part of the whole thing. It's a circle. It can stunt your growth as a human. You won't live up to your full potential. You might not even walk up to the food pantry. Told you before, I had to get on food stamps one time, going into the winter. I made videos about that. I had to go get on food stamps because going into the winter, when I got divorced, I had full custody. There was no help coming from anywhere. And I thought about it, and I was embarrassed. Didn't want to do it. But I hadn't figured out I couldn't just go to work. It was all new. Everything had changed, right? So I have the kids. They're little girl. Very limited support. I couldn't just go to a job, and my money was going to go down through the winter, which is normal for the lawn care people. And I went ahead and I had to go down there and see what they could offer for the girls. And they gave food stamps, and they gave them a medical card, which came in handy for them. They got on a medical card, and it helped them. And then as I started getting the earnings back up the next year when the grass season started, then I report stuff, and the money would drop off. And then the medical stayed on there, and I went into the next year, and it was down it was like real little, like they're sending like $60. There's like $60 a month food stamps or something, because of the lawn care earnings. But we still had the medical cost. So if something happened to them and they had to go to the doctors, which at that time they still had to go get their shots and checkups and all that, it was covering it. So that was a bonus. But then the following year, I made too much money and I was off of it, which is good. That's what it's there for. It's a safety net. So people, there's a little safety net here and there and around. Don't be embarrassed or shy to do it. If you have to, you do it. Quit worrying about what other people think, man. I'm telling you. I say that, and then I'm on here going, well, I don't know what I should do. You know, I don't know if I should put that on there or not. Then on a good day like today, I totally lose the concern over the impression I'm making towards others. What you think about me is none of my business. I cannot change that. You can't go around changing people's opinions of you. If you like me, good. If not, goodbye. I lived that for a long time. Once I really dove deep into the self-help side of YouTube in 2009, and it helped me. It did. Once I got fully immersed in that, you seen, I was just rocking and rolling. Then you lose your ways, and it's normal. It's like everything. You can't be on every day. But when you get off track for a month, 2 months, 3 months, then you're in a rut. And that's where I was for a little while. I mean, I'm good, but it is my lifelong, it will be there. My natural default setting is to be shy and insecure, unsure of what I should do, embarrassed, hesitating, taking a step back, not being the one to raise their hand. I don't stick my head up above everything else. I feel like it's going to get cut off, because it has a few times, right? So, there you go. Just wanted to say that. Say cheers. Drinking tea for all the people in the UK. I'm drinking sweet tea, not hot tea. Someday, I'm going to make it to the UK. Yeah, I'm going to drink some real hot tea. English hot tea. Maybe some fish and chips over there too somewhere. I'm going to go to the whole British Isles someday. See what's happening. What is happening over there? I've been hearing some stuff. Wow. Be yourself. Lose the concern. Don't hold yourself back for anything. I'm going to finish eating my sneaky snack, and I will talk to you in the future. All right? There's like nothing going on right now. Nobody tooting their horns, waving, like going, hey, what's up? You know, nothing going on. Top fell off all the way. Yeah. Perfect time to end it then. Peace and quiet. Yeah. Maybe I'll put on some little tunes and just chow down. See you in the future.